Um, okay, I don't know if any of y'all have seen this yet, but this is so, so sad. This beautiful little girl right here, okay, Nylah Lightfoot, she was 14 years old. She was stabbed by her friend, stabbed to death by her friend over a sleepover, okay? It's so heartbreaking, y'all. This article says Texas teen 13 is charged in stabbing death of friend. The victim's mother claims an adult stood by and watched. Look at her. So sad, man. So, so sad. Let me see if I can go to... Okay. It says a 13-year-old Texas teen was charged in the stabbing death of her friend, with the victim's mother alleging that an adult stood by and watched the altercation turn deadly. Antoinette Carter said the suspect and her daughter, 14-year-old Nylah Lightfoot, were on and off friends, and they asked to have a sleepover at the Carter home. When she said no, the friend asked Lightfoot to come over and collect her clothes. When Lightfoot arrived at the apartment complex in South Fort Worth early Tuesday, the girls got into a physical fight. Carter said her daughter prevailed, but the suspect retaliated. According to police, that's when the suspect pulled out a knife and stabbed Lightfoot several times. She was taken to John Peter Smith Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. The Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office said Lightfoot was stabbed in the neck and chest. Carter alleged that there was at least one adult inside the home who stood by and watched the ultimately fatal brawl. Fort Worth Police spokeswoman Bradley Perez said that the suspect was arrested Wednesday, but because of her age, no further information was provided. On Thursday, the suspect was ordered by State District Judge Timothy Manicos to be held in custody pending the trial. I'm daughterless, Carter said. My heart feels like it's been ripped out and stomped on. It breaks my heart. It really does, y'all. I mean, look at this little girl. Like, really, look at her. You see how little she is? 14 years old. 14. I mean, we're talking about a child who has so much to live for. So much to live for. Hasn't even had a chance to even start living life yet. 14. That's when you're really just starting to, you're just starting to grow, basically, mentally, physically, and everything. You're basically just starting to turn from a child into a young adult, so to speak. And it just is so sad, man. And my heart goes out to this mother. Really, I don't know. Because I don't know who was standing in the home when the other child was stabbing her, okay? Could it have been the mother? I don't know. But my heart right now goes out to this young lady's mother and the rest of her family and friends that did love her. It really makes me want to cry because, you got to be careful picking your friends. And that goes for all of us when you're an adult or a child. But I've seen it so much more with these kids, and even my own children. I've had to tell them multiple times, choose your friends wisely. They've had friends that I personally didn't care for. And I kept telling them, I don't like that. I don't like her. I don't like him. Whatever. It's just something about them that didn't give me good vibes. And I go on that. And every time I was always right, because those same friends that I didn't know what I didn't like about them, but it was something that I just didn't sit well with me. And sure enough, those are friends that either set them up, ended up fighting them, jumping them. I've had kids break in my house that were supposedly friends. You name it, it's happened. Okay? And to all the kids out here, man, y'all got to be careful who you pick to be your friends. You can't trust everybody. Look at Kanika, for instance. Kanika Jenkins, okay? And if anybody's watching this video and don't know who Kanika Jenkins is, Google her name, okay? Or look on my channel at the other videos. I have a lot of Kanika videos, all right? A young lady, 19 years old, went to a party with her friends and was found dead in a hotel freezer, okay? These are things that happen from so-called friends. And it's so sad, man, because these friends are taking lives of others. This right here, that girl knew what she was going to do to her. She might have not have known she was going to kill her, but she knew she was going to fight her. That's why she had her come over to the apartment. That was the whole reason of having her come over to that apartment to collect her clothes. So when she got over there, they started fighting. And that's absolutely terrible, y'all. It really, this hurts. This article right here, and reading up on other articles of this young lady right here is it is so sad to read. It's so sad to see this happening to our young children. These kids out here, they're our future. If we kill all of them off, who's going to be left when all of us are gone? Nobody. The world is going to be an empty, empty place. These kids have got to stop the violence, y'all. It's getting worse and worse and worse every day. If the adults aren't kidnapping kids and killing them, the kids are killing each other. Look at all the school shootings and just all the crazy stuff going on. I'm telling you, it's very scary. And I've already had my children. I won't be having any more. But I can tell you right now, if I was young, I probably wouldn't even want to have kids at this point. I would be terrified to bring a child into this world that we live in. Because it is an absolute disgrace how these kids are acting out here today. They walk around here like they don't have to listen to nobody. They walk around here like they're disrespectful. They have no respect for anybody, not even themselves. They're out here wanting to fight every day, fight people over nothing. They're like, really, what is there to fight about? Where does fighting get you? Nowhere. Nowhere at all. The violence has got to stop. It's got to stop. Because way too many young people are dying. Like I told y'all a while back, my kids, within 2 weeks, or whatever, I think it was 2 weeks, they had known six or seven people that had gotten killed. I think one of them died from a natural cause, from a heart attack or something. Okay? But everybody else had gotten killed. And that's just in my household. That is just my children in my household. Think about all of the other young people out here that are dying. This is very heartbreaking, y'all. And it really bothers me a lot to see things like this on the news every single day. Every day, there's something else about a kid coming up missing. Oh, and then a week later, oh, they're found dead. Or a friend setting somebody up. Or, or whatever. Or even a child killing themselves. Or you have a school shooter who goes and kills 10 people at a school. Let me tell you something. That is scary. That is scary. Because, a lot of these kids, I do know that there's a lot of kids that have no guidance. All right? There's a lot of children out here that have no guidance whatsoever. None. And that is when they're at the age of having their mind basically molded. And, we are all responsible for our own decisions, and everything. But these kids that are this young like this, who have had no guidance, they don't even really get a chance to get to an age to make positive decisions, because they're killed because of things that they've done, or they have to get locked up and stuff like that. They make themselves to the point to where they don't even stand a chance in life because something bad happens to them. And I'm not talking about this young lady right here. I'm saying the ones that are doing wrong. All right? But it's so many innocent lives being taken by these people, such as Nylah, such a beautiful young girl who looks to me to be very smart, very mature, very intellectual, has all the potential in the world. And you can look at her and you can tell she's loved by many. And, and from what I understand, she had a very good mother. Okay? A very loving mother. And it kills me to see this. And I really wish that all of this would stop. It really bothers me a lot. But I love all of y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. Y'all do not forget to say a prayer for this young woman's family, and especially her mother, who is just absolutely heartbroken and lost at this point without her child. I can't even imagine what she must be going through and what she must be feeling. But I do know that I've already said prayers for her, and I will continue to do so. And my thoughts and prayers are with her and the rest of the family, and also the real friends that Miss Nylah Lightfoot had in her life, who did care about her and that really did love her and who were true friends to her. So y'all leave your feedback and comments below. If y'all want to send me anything, the links to my email and Facebook are listed underneath the video. Thank y'all and have a wonderful day.